from a dealer standpoint that gives you another avenue to get on that farm, talk about something, be that resource, add that value of your knowledge and your ability to help them improve their operation. They want to come to you because you're a trusted resource to them.
Well, as I've just browsed through it again, today, of course I saw some things I had forgotten. I didn't see anything today that I hadn't seen before, of course, but some good memories, some tough times. We learned some things and we made some mistakes, but we move on. Well, of course, the decade of the 80s was the most economically depressed times we had in the farm equipment business, I'm told, since the Great Depression. Interest rates were in the high teens, commodity prices were very low, and in this county we had, or in this area of the state, we had the worst drought in 1983 on record, and that was prior to having the hybrids that would compensate for some of the adverse weather conditions. It was tough times economically, and of course we saw 4 of our major suppliers, tractor manufacturers, go out of business. We saw our customers go out of business. We went to farm sales and saw people lose their livelihood, their homes, and we saw other businesses, of course, go out of business. Tough times. And we saw people who worked within those industries lose their jobs, and of course they have families to support, and some of those people we were acquainted with and knew them personally, so they were tough times. Didn't have a choice to get some other suppliers, so we had started picking up short lines to meet the needs of our customers in this market. Kinze was one of the first short lines we picked up for planters. Their planter was uniquely equipped for this market. We're no-till, which of course you know. Then we picked up some tillage lines, Kraus, that made some tillage tools that were fitted for this area. And then later we got the Heston line. We picked it up actually to keep the tractor that we had been selling from White, the tractors made by Fiat. But with that, we discovered there was a market here for hay equipment. And then that later made us aware that if we could get New Holland, or when we got New Holland, we knew that there was a huge market here for hay equipment. And also, the other dealers in this market were not focused on hay equipment. Some were selling it, but then they had choices I didn't have, so we picked up those lines that helped us survive, and also we could use those as entry-level tools on the farm. It wasn't a competing tool. They wouldn't buy our tractor, but they would buy our planter. I can't speak to the manufacturing level, but for dealers, I think it's you always are honest with yourself. You recognize those things you can't change and deal with them, and you have to make it work for yourself. You have to fix your own problems. No one else is going to fix your problems. Your supplier can't fix your problems, and you can't fix some of your supplier problems.